thumbnail. A thumbnail sketch is when an artist creates tiny little sketches to represent their idea for their big picture. Remember, a thumbnail sketch is creating tiny sketches to plan a larger drawing, which allows an artist to brainstorm. You will receive a long piece of paper. You will draw 5 rectangles on that piece of paper to represent 5 different pieces of paper. You'll have the choice of 3 different templates to choose from for your drawing. To be able to create our drawing, we are simply going to choose one template. You will receive a die, and you will end up rolling. So how this works, when I roll, I got a 2. My first roll, for my roll of 2, I look in my first roll column and I look for the die where it says 2. I need to draw a line that looks like this across my paper. This box represents the entire sheet of paper, so I don't want to see tiny zigzag lines on your paper. I want to see them fill the page. So I'm going to draw this on my paper. Now that I have drawn the zigzag on my paper, I'm going to roll my die again for roll 2. Depending on what I roll in roll 2 will depend on what I draw on my paper. So I rolled a 4. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will add these 3 circles on my paper right over here. Now that I have drawn the 3 circles from roll 4, I will roll again for roll 3. I rolled a 1. So for my curved lines, I have to draw a line that looks like this across my paper. I will continue rolling 2 more rolls until I filled my paper with 5 rolls with 5 different items. I will show you what that looks like in just a second. For the last 2 rolls, I rolled a 5 and a 4, so I had to choose and draw these bubbles, which you'll see here. Notice how I filled them in quickly. I don't need to spend too much time, it's my planning paper. Then I rolled a 4, so I drew in my parallel lines. You will do this for all 5 squares. Once you've rolled 5 times, you move on to a new square. Today we are focusing on line, shape, and texture when we're filling in our spaces. So if I rolled a 1, I fill in a small section of my drawing with just those wavy lines that are rolled in a 1. I rolled another 1, so I filled in another section with stars. Then I rolled a 5, so I filled in a section with little hair marks. And this will work for all 5 of your drawings. You can roll each time 3 rolls for each of your drawings. This is what it will begin to look like. Remember, we are simply planning our space. You can choose to make your lines go big, or you can choose to make them be in small spaces. It is your choice. The only thing being determined by the die is which pattern you will be drawing. Once you've filled in all 5 of your drawings with the extra patterns, you will choose your favorite one, you will take a picture of it with the iPad, then you will flip it over using the back side for your rough draft planning, and the picture on your iPad, you will now sketch it in, filling your entire space. Your paper now reflects the one rectangle that you drew in that was your favorite. Good luck!